Hello everybody, I hope you are doing good. This is your host Rahul Mehndiratta and I welcome you to another episode of Master Your IELTS. Let's start today's classes. So in today's video we are going to discuss about a cue card which is requested by a lot of students on my Instagram. Talk about a poisonous plant. Talk about a poisonous plant. And there are two very important questions which we have to answer while we are speaking the cue card. And the questions are, where did you see it? Where did you see the plant? How is it poisonous? How is the plant poisonous? As always, we will be getting 1 minute for the preparation and then we will have to give an amazing presentation, something which should sound like this. Mother Nature has blessed us with so many beautiful things around us that it can take more than a lifetime to even have a look at them. Beautiful landscapes, extraordinary waterfalls, spectacular beaches and whatnot. I'm very fond of being out and about in the nature and exploring various places. To my luck, 2 years ago, I came across an opportunity to visit a plant sanctuary just 200 kilometers away from my hometown, which to a nature adorer like me seemed just at a stone's throw distance. I planned my trip with one of my friends who was studying botany at the time. He knew quite a lot about plants, so it was worth taking him along. On reaching the sanctuary, while I was being mesmerized by the beauty around me, he told me to be a bit cautious. The reason he explained was that there can be several plants which look very beautiful from the outside but could be poisonous. I was not really believing what he was saying and suddenly noticed an alluring yellow scented flower 2 meters away. My companion noticed me going near it and suddenly stopped me. As the expert he was about plants, he told me that the flower could be poisonous. I was shocked and asked him to explain more. He then told me that it was plumeria, a toxic plant which could cause itching, burning sensations and even redness on the area of my skin that touches it. He even told me that because of the fragrance, many kids love to collect these and at times put it in their mouth, which leads to irritation and ill health. Never judge a book by its cover, he added. I was really not believing what he was saying and looked online for validation. Turned out he was right, and I even learned more. This plant had been considered sacred in some temples in Southeast Asia since ages. In Eastern India and Bangladesh, it was considered holy and as a variety of flowers that resided in the heavenly home of Lord Krishna. Watching me being lost in the information I was soaking in from my cell phone's display, my friend reminded me that we only had 20 more minutes to roam around before the sanctuary gates closed. On our way back home, I made him tired speaking and explaining me more about plumeria. Alright everybody, so this was my take on this particular cue card, and for this topic I have chosen a plant which is very simple to remember because all the articles and videos that I was having a look at on the internet, they're so complicated. I mean, they are mentioning plants which even a botany student would be having trouble in learning. Thank you so much for lending me your ears once again, and it was a pleasure speaking in front of you guys. If you want me to speak about any other cue card as well, you can put it down in the comment section or you can send me a direct message on my Instagram, and as always I would try to respond to as many as I can. This is Rahul Mehndiratta signing off. I'll see you next week with the next cue card.